ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe here with Star Wars The Old Republic, and I'm on a speeder bike. Obviously, I'm on Draman Kass. I like saying Draman Kass. I like pronouncing it like that. It makes it sound a lot more interesting. But anyway, I'm on my way to Kass City for a little tour of the city. Why not? I thought I'd make a little video about that. Although I'm sure you guys are playing the beta right now. Not too much more time left on the weekend beta. This time around, obviously, I'm playing Sith. I've got a Sith Warrior, Marauder. Of course, I got my dual lightsabers here. And I just thought I would try the Sith side for a little bit, or the Empire side. And here we go. So the last time I played a Jedi Knight Sentinel, and I had a lot of fun with that. So I'm probably going to play the Republic side once the game goes live. Now I'm just looking at the city here, kind of comparing it to Coruscant, of course. I do have to say this, I do like the gloomy, cold, you know, feel to the Empire. It's kind of nice. I like the rain and everything. I'm a little disappointed that there really isn't any dynamic weather effects, that it's pretty much just put into place. There's no day-night cycle. Very disappointing, especially at this day and age. It's, you know, 2011, almost 2012. And to make a game, an MMO especially, that doesn't have a dynamic weather system and day-night, it's a little disappointing. But, you know, if you're going for mood, I suppose that's one thing. But, you know, you could still keep it gloomy, would still have a day-night at least. So I guess here we are at the entryway. And compared to Coruscant, first of all, Coruscant, I guess, is more so a city planet, a very large city planet that's mostly made up of pure cities and everything. So it's very interesting. This is a little bit more traditional, having high density forest and then coming into the city like this. So I'm going to kind of run around here. Really nice ambience and lightsaber time. I love lightsabers. I have a question to everybody. Does anybody ever get tired of lightsabers? Because I do not get tired of lightsabers. They're probably the coolest weapons ever created. At least one of the coolest weapons ever created. I am a big firearm fan, so. But anyway, lightsabers away. Let's take a look at the city here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Really well done. Nice and eerie in a way. It's got that lightning effect in the sky. The rain is a perfect ambient effect for this type of a city. Just the coloring is really nice too, with the white glows and the purplish hues. Very well done. Totally screams Empire. So let's carry on. But so far, I am, like I said, I have decided on, let's jump over here. I have decided to definitely go Republic on my first playthrough, and then perhaps go with a Empire alt later on down the line. Let's see what we've got over here. What is this? This is interesting. Maybe some shops. Some armor shops and whatnot. Weapons. I love all the ambient sound effects because we're all so used to Star Wars, and most of us, you know, Star Wars geeks or nerds or whatever, we know the sound effects from the movies, and just to be able to play a game that has all those things, let alone just to be able to play an MMO that is science fiction, and, you know, not only science fiction, but Star Wars. That's what's great about this game, is that it's Star Wars, and regardless of its faults, it's Star Wars, and I can't say that enough. Got a little bar here, looks like. Cantina, if you... Smaller one, because I know there's a bigger one, I think, somewhere else. A couple of quests here, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. Take a look at the kind of weapons we got. Some rifles. This guy's obviously playing with nothing. You can see that in the beta there's a lot of characters that are supposed to be holding stuff that seem to not be holding anything yet, but... So there are some of those things that could be fixed up before release, although game does launch December 20th, so there's not a whole lot of time left. But it does feel very polished. I mean, I'm running fraps right now. and it's running very smooth. I typically get a steady 60 frames per second, even higher at times, depending on where I'm at. I do have to say though, graphically, the game does look good. I won't deny that. However, I do wish that there was one more setting for textures. I have the game maxed out right now, at high with everything maxed, and I also have forced anti-aliasing, which is unavailable in this current version of the game, because it's grayed out. But I do everything else maxed out. So what's in here? Nothing. I don't see anything. That's a key. Some sort of like control facility. Perhaps more questing available here. Oh look. I should probably turn on my interface for that. What is this? Cargo hold. Maybe it's like your bank. Maybe you can store your stuff here. I haven't been to the cities too much. I've only been to Coruscant a little bit, and that was the last beta, and I never found an area like this. So, back to sightseeing. But the texturing, I think, okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But there are some things, like if we look at a close-up of my armor here, for textures for a game that comes out in 2011, you know, it could be better. It really could be. Some of the textures in World of Warcraft at this point, the newer textures that are coming out are a lot better than what we're seeing here. So it's a little disappointing. I don't know if this game features texture scaling, which means when you're in a crowded area, whether the textures scale down or not. I'm not sure. Sometimes it seems like that's true, but I'm not sure. And I've noticed that the Sith textures, or should I say the Empire textures, and some of their armor patterns seem a little bit better than some of the Republic stuff.
Congratulations are in order.
Yes, we finally signed the marriage agreement yesterday. She's perfect. Beauty, intelligence.
And connections. Wasn't her grandfather an overseer at the Korriban Academy?
Several of her family have been Sith.
See, I noticed there's a bug where
might be too.
you start hearing talking really loud, which seems like you should only hear the talking if you're near the individual who's speaking. This guy's chillaxing. It's like, sup, bro? It's like, whoa, boss. Whoa. And this person's in her underwear. I've noticed that some people are having their companions run around in their underwear.
You could discuss it with her
Whether
sister.
it's an accident or not, I don't know. So let's move out of this area and see what else we can find. So yeah, like I said, I noticed at least on the Jedi side, and the trooper armor. Oh, some of the trooper armor texturing is terrible. Like, it's really bad. And I've got it set to high. I'm hoping and praying that there's an ultra setting that's missing from the beta, as the beta is like 30 to 40 gigs in download. I'm hoping that there's another setting that allows for another ultra texture set that's a lot better, because in my experience, you should always future-proof your product. You should make it so that people with high-end machines and that people that want to upgrade their machines in the future can run the game at higher resolution texture settings. Because right now, I mean, the textures as is, I mean, if we look at this close-up here on this guy, I mean, come on. I know this game engine is set to be very scalable and updatable and easy to develop from what I've read, but yeah, right now, like, look at that texture. That's terrible. And it seems like some of the textures are better than others. Like, mine on my own character is not too bad. It's livable. But the one on this guy here, that's just a shame. That's horrible. That's just not cool. Like I said, World of Warcraft is putting out a lot better textures, and they have been since a few expansion packs ago, compared to some of this stuff. Uh-oh, looks like we got some crime going on here. Busted. See, look at this. There's definitely a problem. Maybe it's just because it's beta, but that's not finished. There's no way. There's something wrong with that. So I've noticed that, and I've noticed even with some of my Jedi robes that my Jedi characters have had, they're pretty poor. So I really hope that gets looked at. I know I've suggested it, but I really haven't heard anything else. So if any of you guys know things that I don't, please feel free to comment below. And let me know if you know anything about what's going to happen with the textures in this game, or if you know anything more. Totally open to your information. So let's see what we can do going this direction. More fancy lighting. Really well done. I'm trying to think if I like this more than Coruscant or not. I like Coruscant. It's a beautiful place, but sometimes it's a little too cluttered for me. Like, I kind of like that outside the gates there's this cool forest. I do enjoy sci-fi, but I do enjoy nature as well, so I don't know if I enjoy just the pure city versus something like this. And I kind of like the gloom and darkness of the Empire setting. This appears to be like a larger cantina. Some quests here. Elevator. I'm gonna think that I probably can't go up this. I think this probably goes to the VIP lounge. Let's see if the elevator will come back for me. Something tells me that in normal life, an elevator that just goes up and down by itself without you pressing a button would be a hazard. Can I go up here? Oh, looks like I can. Now, I know in certain... Oh, no, you know what? The VIP lounge is in the space station. I've seen it. Yeah, you can't go in it unless you have the Collector's Edition or Digital Deluxe Edition or pay 1,000,000 credits. But obviously we can't really do any of that yet until the game launches. So this area seems to have some questing hub things, so yeah. Back down the elevator. I could probably make this right. I'm a Sith. I'm just seeing like Jedi and Sith just running around with their lightsabers out randomly. I need a drink! Alright. But enough of that. Let's see if we can get out of here. But, you know, otherwise, like I said, I have pre-ordered the game. I am getting into it. I'm in love with the whole sci-fi aspect of having another sci-fi MMO. And I haven't played a sci-fi MMO probably since... Well, I'm not going to count EVE Online, but... Oh, there you go, Bow Staff. Bow Saber. But I'm going to say Anarchy Online was my favorite sci-fi MMO that I've ever played. Unfortunately, it got abandoned, basically, and that's unfortunate. Somehow they thought making Age of Conan would have been a better idea, but yeah, let's just not talk about that. Oh, another crime scene. I noticed there's a lot of crime scenes in Kass City here. Oh, we got a man down, too. Check this out. Yep. This person's being questioned. I have a feeling this is a crime scene that will exist for quite some time. But it's all for the mood, I guess, huh? It'd be cool if you could have more dynamic type things going on in the city. And let's head over there. That looks interesting. Maybe some sort of like Sith academy or something. I don't know. Not academy, but Sith base area thing. Because they have all the old... Whoa, what's that noise that I just heard? I don't know. So they did an excellent job with the ambience. So you can see there's like ancient... I wonder if this was built over an ancient structure or whatnot. I can't tell, but possibly. Really cool looking. I am impressed with Kass City. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer Kass City? Do you prefer Coruscant? I definitely want to hear your feedback. Now, try to be unbiased. For example, I'm going to go Republic when this game comes out, but I kind of enjoy Kass City. So do you feel the same? Do you like Kass City better? Do you like Coruscant better? Now, don't get me wrong. I really do think Coruscant's cool. Ooh, what's this say? But I can't read Imperial, I guess, or whatever that language is. So I'd like to hear what everybody thinks about the different art styles of the cities and things like that, and the ambience and sound effects and whatnot. They're both cool for their own reasons, and they're both very well done. But I don't know. I guess I just like gloomy things. But that could be weird, I guess. Big city, though. There's a lot to look at, and there's potential for great expansion here and many things to do. It feels a little empty, maybe, in terms of, you know, is all the areas... Oh, look at here. We got something under construction or some sort of docking bay, maybe. Looks like I got experience for something. Discovery, perhaps. I'm guessing that this is more like a questing zone, and maybe I shouldn't be out here. Oh, yep, there's stuff to fight here. Let's see. Get my interface back on. Glitched. Level 14. Let's see, if I attack that, is his friends going to show up? Ooh. So it looks like I'm getting attacked by multiple opponents here. And that thing just froze in place. I might have to retreat, though. So this could be bad. Yeah, I'm going to run away. Peace out! Oh, I think I'm going to die. Help me, stormtrooper guys, or whatever you are. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Can I make it? Run away! Alright, let those guys earn their paycheck. Anyway, remind me not to do that ever again. I'm going to keep running, too, just in case they decide to catch up with me. Alright, I think I've made it. I got to channel my hatred. And with that... Oh, look, there's like TIE fighter things there. Or wannabe TIE fighters. Wait, where'd they go? I just saw one. Just flew away. What's up here? I notice you can like jump on things a lot too here. I wonder if there's stuff to fall down to here. Yeah, you definitely want to be careful. You don't want... Whoa. Fall down that. Because I've noticed that is possible. But yeah, there's definitely a lot to explore here, but I think I'm gonna sum up here with what we've seen and call it a night. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this, well, not so brief tour of Kass City on Dramand Kass. Don't forget the Dramand pronunciation. It's a lot more fun that way. But I definitely want to hear what everybody has to say about the game so far. Are you enjoying it? You're going to get it? And look for my other video, which I'll probably do another one, just kind of an overall impressions of the game while I'm running around fighting things. Who knows? And definitely stay tuned for more, guys. SideStrafe signing out. Take care.